G-O-B.
Welcome to another GOB Course vlog video. I'm your host, Sons and Guns, here for part 2 of this 18-hole vlog, holes 10 through 18, here at Stone Crest in Kentucky. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out part 1. Let's just go ahead and jump right into that 10th tee. Here we go again, hole 10, par 4, straight away back up the hill towards the clubhouse. Let the big dog eat. Tug slightly out to the left and through the tree line over into the first hole. Fairway wood just carrying distance, again pulled straight instead of playing my standard cutoff. Put in a little bit of pin high, bump and run up and onto the surface, giving me a look at par. And slowly we go down the hill and it just doesn't come back to the right. But a tap-in bogey to start. Always a good thing in the amateur style. Moving on. Hole 11, par 4, straight away and then slightly back to the left. Fairway bunker out to the left. Tee it high, let it fly. Playing the standard cutoff. Right out into the short grass we go. Mid-iron approach. Gets slightly pulled to the left, but again, pin high. Bump and run chip back up this slope and onto the surface. Giving me a look at par and just to the outside. Back-to-back bogeys. Still a good hole. Jumping right into hole 12, par 3, right down the hill. Bunkers all the way around this green. Short iron approach. Down the hill we go. We get a little bit long. But again, that's okay. Bump and run chip back up and onto the surface. Lands on the fringe and just doesn't break down the slope. Leaving me this long par putt. Track, and just to the outside. But that's another bogey. 3 in a row. On to the next hole. Hole 13, par 5, straight away and then slightly back to the right. Let the big dog eat and kaboom. Playing the standard cutoff, left to right, slightly into the rough, but still well into play. 3 wood, carrying distance. Left to right she goes and stays into the middle. Short wedge approach. Struck extremely well. Right up onto the surface next to the pin. Giving me this good look at birdie, and it just breaks to the low. But a tap-in par. Onto the right track. On to the next hole. Hole 14, par 4, all the way back down the mountain. Good fun tee shot. Playing the standard cutoff, left to right. Carries all the way to the right rough. Ball slightly above my feet and a chunk one. But still advance it down next and in front of the green. Bump and run chip up and onto the surface. Giving me a look at par. And unfortunate push to the low side. And another bogey in the amateur style. Always a good thing. Moving on. Hole 15, par 5, straight away as you can see. Let the big dog eat and kaboom. Struck extremely well. Left to right she goes. 3 wood, carrying distance. Left to right, up the left side. What a great shot. Short wedge approach into this elevated green. Struck extremely well and end up right above the hole. With a good down look at the birdie and just to the outside again. But another little tap-in par. 2 in a row. Let's go. Hole 16, par 4. Straight away as you can see again. Bunker on the left, not in play. Playing the standard cutoff, the left to right she goes. End up well into play, down into the rough. Fairway wood just carrying distance, and I sneak right up onto the front of the fringe of this green, leaving me this long downhill birdie putt, and zoom zoom right on by she goes. Leave a little bit of work for my par, and boom! What a great hole! Moving right along. Hole 17, par 4 straight away and then slightly back to the left. Tee it high, let it fly one more time today. Struck extremely well, playing the standard cutoff right out into the short grass. Short wedge approach, gets slightly up and under it. I end up right onto the front of this green with a long birdie putt. Up the hill we go, and it just runs out of juice. Giving me another look at par. And boom! Trickle in the side door. What a great hole. On to the last. Downhill hole here, hole 18, par 3. Over water, bunkers left and right. Mid-iron approach gets slightly pushed left to right. But again, well into play on the right side of this green. With a long downhill birdie putt. Catches up speed and zoom zoom right on by. And a long par putt to finish. Boom! What a great hole. Great course. Great day.
So, this has been part 2 of this GP course vlog here at Stone Crest. Play some good golf. Play some bad golf. But all in all, still had a wonderful day. If you enjoy this style of content, give it a like. If you want to see more golf content, subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you for watching. Everyone, have a great day.
Do you want to know?